이번 정류장은 금역 하나로마트입니다. 다음 정류장
Alicia.
Meet me in the afternoon, or meet me at twilight. Meet me at the same time the stars blink their eyes. Send me blank postcards from across the sea. Mail them to the wrong address. They'll still find
채용.